In this video, I will give you one more or less useful tip for Rell against every single support champion. Let's go! Alistar players will always wait with their abilities until you make your move. So in order to stop them from cancelling your W, walk up to them as close as possible and then hit them with the WE combo to make sure he can't cast his Q. Amumu is one of the few champions that are stronger than Rell on level 1, but he doesn't gain a lot of strength when reaching level 2, so be careful level 1 and abuse level 2. When a flash is still up, prioritize going for mount up engages on her, since a perma-slow will allow her to punish you real hard in case you miss crashdown. Don't force yourself to compete with Bard's roams. Not only does he have better ganks than Rell does, he also will build up an experience advantage due to his passive. Blitzcrank players usually use their E ability after hitting a hook, so don't spam your crashdown when getting hooked. Wait for him to E you and then act accordingly. Both Rell and Braum are reactive supporters in lane, but the longer the trades go, the better Rell gets facing Braum. Once Braum's E ability Unbreakable is down, it's your time to shine. Yeah. Continue! Her easy to apply speed boost makes it easy for enemies to dodge crashdown and run away from mount up, so Flash and Hex Flash are your best friends in this matchup. Leona is the complete opposite to Braum. Her spells have very low cooldowns, even early on, and the longer the fight go, the more value she will get from her abilities, so keep the trades short. Lulu's shield cooldown is 8 seconds flat. Putting 1 extra point into Shattering Strike early on will also put its cooldown on 8, so you have it up to break the shield every time. Don't get poked too hard level 1. If needed, ignore farming and focus on getting experience, so have enough HP when hitting level 2 to go for trades. Very similar to Alistar, you should prioritize going for WE combos because Maokai's Q makes it really easy to cancel crashdown. Keep in mind that Shattering Strike can break Black Shield. Focus on the enemy AD carry when facing a Nami lane. Nami usually uses all her abilities like her E and her W before the fight even starts, which makes her basically useless for the next 10 seconds and gives you enough time to punish the AD carry. Except from getting ganked, you should always play reactive against a Nautilus. Also, if the enemy Nautilus decides to go for Glacial Augment over Aftershock in this matchup, he's a lot less tanky and dies quite fast actually. When Pike engages you and tries to stun you with his E ability, buffer your crashdown into it to not get stunned at all. Rakan is mostly a skill matchup, but maybe wait for crashdown until he used his W, so you guarantee it doesn't get cancelled. Renata Glass can easily disengage your entire engage if you let her, so you want to preferably have her in your combo to begin with, so she can't disengage with hostile takeover. Senna is super hard to reach as well, so play around your Flash and Hex Slash as much as possible to release pressure from your AD carry. You don't even have to actually engage, just let her know that you're a threat. Seraphine is very squishy early on, but her range can make it very hard to reach her. Saying that, for an enchanter her peel is quite bad, so running down her AD carry will work out in your favor a lot of the time. Sona is like Seraphine, but luckily her range is way worse than Seraphine's is, so going on her in this case will be the ideal playstyle. Unless you have a follow-up AD carry like Samira or Tristana, a lane against Soraka will get very boring. So ask for ganks if the enemies misposition or look for roams, since Soraka's kill pressure is very low as well, because you don't have to be too scared that your ADC dies when leaving him alone in lane. Tariq's ulti incentivizes the enemy to go close to each other. Use that to your advantage and get a good W ult combo going. You can use Mount Up to reliably cancel an enemy who is using Thresh's Lantern. You don't want to use all your CC spells right after each other when facing a Yuumi, because you want to increase the downtime of Yuumi's W as much as possible. Zilean can literally make you go negative speed once you are unmounted, so please be careful when engaging with Crashdown. Maybe prioritize engaging with Mount Up into Zilean. Your low movement speed when unmounted can make it hard to escape the range of Syra's plants, so always keep in mind where you will end up after using Crashdown. Also, don't use it before Syra used her root, either wait for it to be off cooldown or buffer Crashdown into it. And that is gonna be it. I hope you maybe learned a thing or two, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!